What will Russia's revenge be for Ukraine's overnight attack? Just how violent will the Russian response really be? How long will Ukraine be able to celebrate this win? These questions come up in the immediate aftermath of Ukraine's drone bombardment across Russia, the biggest drone strike in the nearly 3-year-long war, some of which even struck Russia, where it perhaps hit them the most, its capital Moscow. As per a statement by the Russian Ministry of Defense, it shot down 144 drones, including 20 in Moscow, 72 in the western region of Bryansk, and more than 50 in other parts of the country. Now, if you missed the major point in that statement, let me just repeat that for you. Ukraine struck Russia with 144 drones. The figure of total number of drones used is likely to be far bigger, far higher, maybe even double or triple, as 144 is only the number of drones that the Russians shot down. According to a statement on social media by Moscow's regional governor, Andrei Vorobyov, the drones struck at least 5 urban districts in Moscow region, killing 1 woman and injuring 8 others. He further said that 6 people were hospitalized, of which 1 is in a serious condition. Reportedly, 2 high-rise apartment buildings were severely damaged in Ramenskoye, around 50 kilometers from Moscow, leading to more than 40 people being evacuated. A video recorded by a person from a nearby building captured the exact moment of the explosion at a residential building near Russia's capital in the early hours of Tuesday. Residents living in the building said that they grabbed onto their essentials and ran to safety.
It all started around 2 in the morning. There were some explosions, around 3 bangs or something like that, and then it all went quiet. We live on the 15th floor, with 1 window looking here. At around 4:20 or 5:20, I don't remember now, I was going downstairs. There was an explosion, and I understood that there was a fire. I looked at the floors below and saw a fire. We grabbed our stuff and went down fast.
Some residents had woken up from the drone's sound and inadvertently became an eyewitness to the incident.
It was 4 in the morning. I heard the propeller. I opened the curtain and it hit the building right before my eyes. I saw it all. I took my family and we ran outside.
As per reports, due to the attacks, 3 of the 4 airports in Moscow were temporarily shut down for more than 6 hours, leading to at least 50 flights being diverted. As per the Russian Defense Ministry, there was no damage or casualties reported in the drone attacks in Bryansk region or elsewhere in Russia. Meanwhile, the Kremlin spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, said that the large-scale drone attack showed Russia needs to keep fighting Ukraine.
Как нельзя ассоциировать с военными действиями ночные удары по жилым кварталам. Киевский режим продолжает демонстрировать свою сущность. Это враги. Мы должны продолжать военную операцию с тем, чтобы обезопасить себя от таких проявлений.
Ever since the war broke out, both Russia and Ukraine have spent a large share of their resources in developing new types of drones, as well as ways to destroy them. From tanks, refineries, airfields, drones have struck a large number of key military and energy infrastructure for both sides over the last few months. Meanwhile, the Russian Defense Ministry said that the country has captured the town of Krasnohorivka in eastern Ukraine, as well as 3 villages in different parts of the Donetsk region. The development comes amid Russia's ongoing push towards eastern Ukraine and Kiev's attempt to hold on to the 1,000 square kilometers of Russian territory it captured last month. Experts have viewed the advances from both sides as a bargaining chip for expected talks in November. Meanwhile, Sergei Shoigu, the secretary of the Russian Security Council, has said that Russia will not negotiate with Ukraine, that is, at least until they are driven out of Kursk.
We have not conducted, are not conducting, and will not conduct any negotiations with terrorists. They are just that, because the desire to carry out nuclear terror in relation to the Kursk nuclear power station is nothing but a high level of terrorism, I would say. That is, the desire, the intention was to move there and take over the nuclear station. Fortunately, this did not succeed, and until we throw them out of our territory, we naturally will not talk about any negotiations with them.
Now, Ukraine is yet to issue any comment on the drone attacks. Their drone attack could go several ways. It could help in persuading the US and the West that if it can use long-range weapons, it can inflict even more damage to Russia, or it could result in a furious response from Russia. History tells us the outcome of the latter is more likely. After Ukraine captured Kursk last month, Russia launched a massive operation that has put eastern Ukraine on the verge of collapsing in a way. For now, at least all eyes are on Russia. How will it respond to Ukraine's provocation? We will have to wait and watch. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.